Now this is how you do a documentary. This is exactly how it should be done.
I'm blessed. I said to my girls this morning, I don't know what you think is happening in this house. I tell you what to do with your finances. I tell you where you're going.
WhatsApp messages in which she suggests Toby Adeboyega knows about the use of loans.
Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali. Please do subscribe, click that button for daily and consistent content, and let's get into this video because I do have a lot to talk about and we're just gonna get straight into it. Now, before I even dive deep, I don't know if you guys want me to do a video on really just kind of exposing and, you know, detailing these. It's kind of irritating, but I've just kind of found out that there's so many Tory conservative Love Islanders. There's actually so many of them, and like I've seen the stuff that they've liked, and I just find it to be deplorable because you're promoting and liking a particular individual who has allowed hate crimes to vastly increase in the past 2-3 days from what I've read and seen. And the fact that you're promoting this crap has just pissed me off. So I don't know if I should do a video on that separately. That's just on my mind now, so I thought I'd just say it. But anyways, let's just get into this because BBC Panorama really came through with everything. They came through with receipts. They came through with interviews. They came through with detailing what had happened, and they outlined it completely. And how the main kind of phrase for me, I feel, was psychological warfare, psychological control, that you have to obey these leaders. They really gave you this kind of psychological element, provided the evidence for it, and also provided you several interviews and several people who spoke about it and showed inside stuff and old footage and old documents of PT and what he was doing beforehand. So they give you a complete perfect blend, a combination, so that we can all talk about it. And what I loved about it is that this wasn't that long. It was only 29 minutes, cute, short, snappy, and it gets right to the point. Not one second of this wasn't something that I, you know, was boring or something that wasn't interesting. People's lives are at stake here. Young people are literally being taken use of, and the people in these trap houses.
He said, well, are you saying that you don't trust a man of God? And at that point I became very uncomfortable because I had believed in this man. I had believed in, you know, the preaching that he gives.
In their minds and in their hearts about the church, and then we were all supposed to contribute regardless.
The interviews were just like, it was deafening. It was so shocking to me that this all happens, and it's just, I don't know, for quite a bit I was just speechless, especially when that girl started crying in the interview and she had to, you know, take a bit of a break. That has got to me because it's like these people, like, they have nowhere to go. They're looking for help. They want to better their lives. As Vic said, they want to improve their lives. They need a place to go. And, you know, we have these religious kind of households, these churches, these mosques, these temples, whatever you want to call them, who just use religion to advantage and mess up people's heads. And it's so disgusting and abusive, and I'm sick and tired of it. It just pisses me off. Like, I'm genuinely pissed off. Like, it just irritates the shit out of me, and I hate it because you're making use of young people and you're literally treating them like absolute crap, taking money from them, and because you're renting a 2.1 million house as well. Like, it's just so flipping annoying. No matter what religion it is, every single one wants to take use of people in such a negative, disgusting way because money is just literally just this, it breeds this kind of incestuous greed. People get greedy and they want to just use people, and the countless amount of people that they did it with these interviews with, and they even addressed Maria Mola as well, and spoke about her and how, you know, she had so many flipping fraud convictions and she's out here forcing people to do XYZ, and PT's endorsing all these loans as obviously he is. All of the receipts were definitely there. So I'm pretty sure Spac Nation are probably quaking in their boots when it comes to Panorama, because this half an hour was everything. It was detailed, it was pragmatic, crystal clear, and just with such beautiful clerical information, and it just came with PEE, point, evidence, and sheer explanation. Like, everything about it was just completely on point. I like the fact that they're completely different stories, how they just, it's just crazy. Like this, the idea of disobeying. You can't disobey this person. You can't disobey this person. Otherwise, you know, they begin to ask you questions. They get into your mind. And this is a psychological warfare going back and forth because you've built this trust. I have built this trust with you. I trust you. You can take care of me. There's an alliance. We can help each other. So when that person wants you to do something that you don't like, immediately you don't say no. You just become confused, and more likely you are going to obey. This is basically representing how people are in abusive relationships. This is exactly what goes on, and I find it to be vile and absolutely disgusting. It's sickening how you are using people who don't have enough knowledge when it comes to this, preying on the naive, on the young people who want to better their lives. They come into these institutions, whatever they are, and this is what happens. It's absolutely just demoralizing. It's disgusting. This absolute Panorama documentary exposed the living crap out of Spac Nation yet again, and I'm very glad that they did, because this documentary needed to be done, and I'm glad that BBC have picked this up and have addressed this issue, because they just simply needed to. These stories were just like, how many more are going to come out? I'm pretty sure a lot more. It's just so morally corrupt, legally corrupt, just corruption everywhere in the world these days. It really just gets you down. Like, when you think about it, it's just flipping annoying. People can just be so dumb these days. I don't even know, man. I'm just sick and tired of this crap. So I thought I'd just make a video and talk about this BBC Panorama. I know you guys are telling me today, but I thought I'd really just sit down and lament on my ideas and really just talk about it and discuss it for a minute, because it's like, how this is only going to get, I don't even know, man. I don't even know at this point. Like, the days are over. The days are numbered. So slowly and surely, this is, the pressure is maintained, and this is, maintained as, and the coverage is definitely, getting bigger as time goes on. Their days are definitely going to be numbered, and this institution is going to collapse and fall. But my main worry is when these people get released from this churches and trap houses, what happens next? Because we have to just keep speaking up about it and keep raising awareness about it, which is why I do on the channel periodically, because we need to keep doing stuff like this. Otherwise, stuff like this is going to keep happening to young children, young kids, and it's just an absolute shame. Like, I'm just so pissed off by all the information that I watched and how all that was going on with the young people, and just what they think they can do to people because they think they have power over them, and naivety. It's just so flipping irritating. It just irks my brain. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please do subscribe, click that button for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video. I'm just so pissed off, guys. Like, I'm actually just so irritated.